Yo, what's up guys, I'm back, got a review for you. This time we have this 90 rated Raul. Now I've been wanting to do this review for the longest time, since probably the first day of FIFA, and obviously since he has Finesse Shot Plus and I realised how OP it was, I was absolutely gagging to get this card. Now stats, he's 5'11", got the high medium work rate, he's got the 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and his preferred foot obviously being that left foot. Now, on alternative positions, you can play the strike and the centre forward, which is a little bit annoying in my opinion, because a lot of strikers can only play that. Now, on stats, he's got the 86 pace, 90 shooting, 80 passing, 88 dribbling, and the 72 physicals. On paper, obviously looks like quite a nice well-rounded card. And now, on playstyles, he has the main one, Finesse Shot Plus, he has Chip Shot, he has First Touch, which is another good one, he has Flair, he has Trivela, he has Quick Step, and it also has Technical, so all of these are very, very useful in game. Now, if you do want to see the review or want to see more, please do subscribe. It really does mean a lot for my channel. And let's see after the positives and the negatives. Peace. So what's my other thoughts now? If you don't have segments, I pretty much say what's good, what's bad, what you should and what you shouldn't do with the card, just so you utilize it as best as possible. Now, first me is the 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Now, in my opinion, this is the minimum necessity this year. The 4-star weak foot is obviously very, very good in this card. He can do finesse on both feet really nicely. It's very, very consistent. Obviously, his Trivelas you can only do on that left foot because it's a little bit weird this year how you can only do Trivelas on one foot, but you can do finesse on both. But with that being said, both feet are very consistent, so that's really nice. And obviously, the 4-star skills can get you out of some situations nicely. Now, the pace to me, although he's not really the fastest card, he does have quick step, which is very, very nice. Obviously, if you utilize them step overs, he can get him to go really, really nice. And obviously, when he's utilizing that quick step, he can burst past defenders really good, fast and then get that shot off. Now, the shooter for me, in my opinion, is his standout stat. He has finesse, he has, obviously, finesse plus, that is. He has Trivela. He has really, really good finishing attributes with high composure. Really, really good at shooting. And honestly, didn't really miss many chances for me. Now, next of me is those passing attributes. Now, the ones that matter most are the short pass and the long pass, and also that vision. Now, he has two of them in abundance, which is quite nice, which is obviously the vision and that short pass. So, I do recommend you playing him as a kind of just a striker that can play off wide really fast, play to his cam, do simple stuff, and that's it. Now, the dueling for me, not amazing on base stats, but since he's 5'11" and has technical, he moves really nice. He has 5-star skills, which would be a very, very good card. And honestly, in contention of maybe top 10 cards in the game. But that's getting a bit ahead of himself. He doesn't. He only has normal technical. So it is obviously very, very good with that. And can turn and twist very nicely, especially with that bulk shot. He trap the ball in very nicely and play it off with that first touch playstyle. But with that being said, it's not like the Messis of the future. He's not going to turn as nice as them lot. But he still can do it very, very nicely and elegantly. Now, the physicals me. Now, this is why the card's quite nice, because he has a lot of all-round attributes. So, because he's 5'11", he's not the tallest, but he does have really high jumping and head accuracy. So, you can utilize him as a target man if you particularly want to. I wouldn't recommend it. I recommend it more as a first touch, utilize their step overs, utilize their travellas, utilize the finishing, and also the finesse shot. But with that being said, he still can win his aerial battles, which is a very nice attribute about the card. Now, one of the main parts about this card is his stamina. Now, he does have this in abundance, and I would only recommend you playing Raul as a striker. I think that's his best position and his only position, really. If you have him on stay forward, he'll last you all game and pretty much most of at a time as well, which is very, very nice. Now, here's a little bit of an issue. So he does have a little bit low strength and aggression, so he will get pushed off quite easily. Now, I decided to go with the engine just to boost up that balance a little bit more, so he can't get like shrugged off by the Van Dijk as easy, so he get that shot off and stuff. But with that being said, you do need to be careful of that strength and aggression. As if he's 50-50 with one of the big centre backs, he's going to lose it 9 times out of 10 realistically. So on to my other scores now. If you don't know how segment was, I pretty much rank each individual stats. So you got pace, shooting, passing, etc. on a score out of 10. And I also give him an overall score and a value for it, just so you get as much in depth on the card as humanly possible. Now, first for me is the pace. Now he does have the quick step, nothing plus like quick step plus, and he doesn't also have the rapid. So overall for this, I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. I don't really think he's an amazingly fast card, but I also don't think he's particularly slow at the same time. So overall, I think it's a fair score. Now, the shooting me overall, I'm going to give it 9.5 out of 10. He's a very, very deadly shooter. Obviously, he's got the main shooting attributes, which is Trivela and Finesse Plus as well. He has really high finishing, really high composure, 4-star weave. All of these go hand in hand, and he's a very, very clinical card in front of goal. Now, the passing for me, as I've already said, the ones that matter most are that short pass and also that vision. And he does have them quite nicely in abundance. But the long pass is very, very, very low. So overall this, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I don't think I can give it any higher, purely because he's going to struggle to make them wide passes, especially when you get pressed out by those strong centre backs. You do need to be very careful of that. Now, the dream for me overall, I'm going to give it to 8.5 out of 10. It could possibly push a 9, but I feel like he needs a few more attributes here and there to boost him up to a 9, 9.5, 10. But with that being said, with that technical, he does move quite nicely. Now, the physicals. So the one that matters most is that physical, and it does have that quite nicely, and it also has a lot of jumping and head accuracy. So overall this, I'm going to give it a 8.5 out of 10. So on my overall score for me there, I'm going to give him a 8.9 out of 10. I do really think this is a good card. I don't think he's to the level of the top tier icons in any means, because he doesn't have 5-star skills, doesn't have really enough pace, passing, or anything like that really to compete with them. But with that being said, as one of the mid-tier icons, he is very, very good and can compete well with like the Butchers, with the Torres, the other Spanish icons that are strikers, very, very easily, and he's one of the best going for value coins, I would say. I think he's around 400k. I do think that's a really, really good price. So value coins, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. But that's all my review. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. As I said at the start, it really does mean a lot to my channel. Now, if you want to see one in particular, let me know down in the comments down below. I'm not Bateson level rich, as you can see by a lot of my reviews. They are loans. But with that being said, each review you do, let's say you did like 10 reviews of a card of like 2 million, you lose at least 100k on each card, and that's just not a sustainable thing to do. So sometimes it will be loans, but any means possible to get reviews out for you guys. I don't mind it. But I've got nothing more to say. See you next video, and peace out, guys.